When did you teach a toxic person a lesson they'll never forget? 2 weeks after my wife and I got engaged, I found her awake at 3 a.m. picking her cuticles until they bled. She was stimming hard, while her phone kept buzzing with increasingly angry messages from her mother. Answer me now! You're being ungrateful. This is why you need supervision. I put the comfort exercises I'd been secretly learning to use, and when Lara was calm and asleep, I called her mother to ask what was going on. I told Lara she's not allowed to invite her dad's side of the family. My jaw dropped. And who are you to make that call? I'm paying for the wedding. What I say goes. I decided to give her a reality check. Listen here. Her dad was the one who raised her. You went gold digging while married and left them both. Peanut butter sandwiches have had a bigger role in Lara's life than you have. I heard her go silent. My money, my rules. Then the line went dead. The next morning, her lawyer husband called me. He broke down mine and Lara's finances to me like I was a second grader who couldn't do math, telling me his wife was the only way we'll have a wedding. We'll just elope then, I retorted. That's when he threatened me. I have a signed affidavit stating Lara as incompetent. One filing, I'll have your marriage invalidated, and you investigated for taking advantage of a disabled woman. He hung up before I could respond. 3 days later, me and Lara met them at a restaurant hoping to reason, but instead, it made everything even worse. Her mom started by trying to order for Lara without asking what she wanted, and I had to interrupt her to get the meal Lara actually liked. Here's what you don't understand, the mom said, as soon as the waiter walked away. Her dad was a violent alcoholic. I did what I did for safety. That's a lie, Lara shyly interrupted. Is it? Her mom raised her voice knowing it would make Lara too scared to speak up again. Then her husband took out a folder. There's actually something else we needed to talk to you about tonight, he said with a smirk that made me angry by itself. Wouldn't you agree that Lara struggles to make her own decisions? Her mom started. I told her that I think my wife is an amazing, strong, and perfectly capable woman. Lara beamed with joy at that comment, but her mom just rolled her eyes. My wife and I have done some thinking, the husband said, and we realized that it's best for everyone if from now, my wife has the legal authority to make all of Lara's medical and financial decisions for her. I looked at him confused. What are you even talking about? But then he opened the folder and took out a document. He slid it across the table and my jaw dropped. It was a conservatorship document, prompting me to legally sign my wife's life over to her mother. Sign it, he said. I stared at him in disbelief, wondering if he really thought we would just hand over my wife's autonomy. I'm not signing, I said sternly. The husband sighed. Then we'll just file this ourselves with additional documentation about Lara's incidents. My mind almost short-circuited. What incidents? Lara never had any incidents. Her mom pulled out another folder, this one full of documented evidence showing Lara's self-hurting episodes. Lara hitting herself, stimming out. It sickened me seeing the love of my life's gift being turned into ammunition. Lara was trying to stay composed, but failing. Why are you doing this to us? She cried out. Because honey, her mom tried to take Lara's hand, which she pulled away. I know what's best for you. Lara started silently crying. Here's our offer, the husband said while I wiped Lara's tears. Sign the document. Let my wife take charge, and I promise you'll have the most beautiful wedding. He then leaned back, smirking. If not, we'll go to court. And even if I somehow lose, you'll pay $100,000 in legal fees minimum. I'll file motion after motion. I'll depose every teacher, doctor, and therapist she ever had. I'll make your lives hell. Seeing Lara's mom smugly offer to pour me water, right as this was said, made me snap. I pulled out my phone and started dialing on the speaker. Lara's mom asked what I was doing. Hi, State Bar Association. I need to report an attorney threatening to file a fraudulent conservatorship petition. He's extorting us using fabricated evidence. The husband went white. End that call. Now, but I didn't. I started giving them all the information, causing him to lose his cool. You little... He lunged for my phone. A few diners turned at that moment. Don't touch him. Lara spoke up. I could tell she was confident now. She then turned to her mom. You called me names. You said Dad's genes made me broken. You told my grandma to die faster so you wouldn't have to see her at the wedding. The mom stood up, panicking, now trying to defend herself to the onlookers who'd heard Lara speaking. She's having an episode. Someone help. She's violent when she's